Imagine a cabin nestled deep within an ancient forest, a picturesque sanctuary, or so it seems. It's the kind of place where the whispers of the wind through the leaves and the distant hoot of an owl seem to promise peace and tranquility. The quaint wooden structure, bathed in the glow of the setting sun, stands as a beacon of serenity amidst the dense woodland. But don't let the outward calm fool you. There's an undercurrent of unease that permeates the air, a dissonant chord in nature's symphony. Welcome to Cryptic Mystic Vault, where we delve into tales that chill your bones and make your heart skip a beat. Today, we introduce you to a place where serenity is but a deceptive facade, a lure for the unsuspecting, a place where the shadows hold more than just darkness. But this cabin hides a terrifying secret, a portal to a dimension of nightmares. As our unsuspecting visitors first lay eyes on the cabin, little do they suspect the horrors that await them. The cabin, nestled in the heart of a remote woodland, exudes an aura of deceptive tranquility. Its rustic charm is inviting, its solitude appealing. But beneath this serene facade, a malevolent force lurks, ready to pounce and shatter the veneer of peace. It starts with an innocent discovery. Perhaps it's a peculiar trinket, seemingly out of place in the cabin's antiquated decor, or a cryptic inscription etched into the wooden floorboards. A curious touch, a whispered incantation, and suddenly the air grows frigid, the cabin shudders, and a portal stirs to life. A swirling vortex of shadows and spectral light, the portal pulses with an eerie energy that is both mesmerizing and terrifying. Its very existence defies logic, yet there it is, a tangible terror in the heart of the cabin. The visitors can scarcely believe their eyes as the portal breathes, its chilling exhalations a silent invitation into a realm beyond their comprehension. As if seized by an invisible force, they are drawn towards it, their bodies propelled into the vortex before their minds can even register the horror of their situation. One by one, they are swallowed by the portal, their screams swallowed by the void. The world they find themselves in is a realm of nightmares, a twisted landscape where reality is distorted and fear reigns supreme. It is a place of grotesque creatures that slither in the shadows and monstrous apparitions that prey on their deepest fears. The air is thick with the stench of despair. The ground beneath their feet pulsates with malice, and the sky above is an endless abyss of despair. Their disbelief morphs into stark terror as they grapple with the horrifying truth. They are no longer in the familiar comfort of their world. They are in a hellish dimension, victims of an unseen force that thrives on their fear and confusion. In the blink of an eye, their reality transforms into a waking nightmare. Lost in this terrifying realm, our visitors must confront not only the monstrous creatures that lurk in the shadows, but also their deepest fears. As they wander through this nightmarish landscape, they encounter grotesque, twisted creatures, the likes of which no mortal mind could conceive. Each encounter is a battle for survival, a test of their wits and physical prowess. Yet the true horror lies not in these monstrous adversaries, but in the eerie manifestations of their deepest fears. Each visitor is forced to confront a personal demon, a tangible representation of their darkest secrets and regrets. These phantoms of fear are relentless, pursuing them through the twisted realm. They are confronted with the chilling realization that the real enemy is not the external, but the internal, the shadows within their own minds. The psychological toll is immense. Each encounter chips away at their sanity, their resolve. The hellish dimension seems to feed off their fear, growing more terrifying with each passing moment. It's a terrifying game of cat and mouse, where the cat is their own inner demons, and the mouse is their sanity. Yet, in this crucible of horror, a strange form of resilience begins to emerge. The visitors, through their shared ordeal, find strength in each other. They begin to understand that to survive, they must not only face their fears, but embrace them, use them as weapons against the terror that surrounds them. In this realm, fear takes form and survival becomes a desperate game. Their only hope? To understand the nature of this malevolent portal and find a way back. With that in mind, the visitors, now unwilling participants in a nightmarish game of survival, embark on a frantic quest to decode the mysteries of the cabin and the portal. Under the constant threat of horrifying creatures, they scour the landscape, searching for any signs, any clues that might shed light on their predicament. Amidst the chaos, they stumble upon cryptic symbols etched into the trees, the ground, the very air itself, each one a piece of a larger, terrifying puzzle. As the pieces start coming together, a chilling realization dawns on them. The source of the portal's power is not an external force, but something far more personal and insidious. It is their own fears, their own regrets, their deepest secrets that have given life to this hellish realm. The climax approaches, a confrontation not with a demonic entity or a cursed artifact, but with themselves. They must face their inner demons, their own dark shadows, in a battle for control over the portal. The fight is brutal, the stakes higher than ever. Every secret revealed, every fear confronted, chips away at the power of the portal, weakening its hold over them. But as they soon discover, every action has a consequence, and some doors, once opened, refuse to close. In the aftermath, who survives? And at what cost? The dust settles, the echoes of the confrontation still ringing in their ears. The cabin, once an innocent shelter in the woods, now has a new sinister meaning etched into its very beams. The survivors, their faces etched with the scars of their ordeal, emerge from the nightmarish dimension, but they're not the same people who entered. Their eyes hold shadows of the terrors they faced, their voices echo with unspoken fears. They've seen the impossible, faced their darkest nightmares, and come back to tell the tale. But their journey has left a mark, an indelible imprint on their souls. The cabin has changed them irrevocably, and yet the portal remains, an ominous presence lurking in the depths of the cabin. Its power is dormant, but not defeated. The cabin stands, a chilling testament to the thin veil between reality and nightmare, waiting for its next visitors. Would you dare to enter?